Hello everyone, this is Healthy Beginnings coming back to you guys. Um, just to give you guys a little bit what I've been thinking. If you're not seeing any improvements with the oils or the salve. Um, and Happy New Year's to everybody. Um, Thanks for all the prayers, the love you guys have been showing um, since I've been having, when I was having the flu, like flu-like respiratory symptoms. Um, I thank and I appreciate you guys for just commenting and emailing me. But what I was coming to say is, what about just strengthening the doses? Like I think I was saying on there it's like 15. So what if you just increase the doses to like, well, and it all will depends on what size bottle you have. So one moment, let me reach over here and get this bottle. So if you had this bottle, this is another oil that I made for something. So if you had this bottle and you did like 30 drops, so you will automatically fill up the rest with carrier oils, and it all depends on what size. So if you had this size, to me this probably would be the strongest, but you would want to make a batch, a bigger batch, so you can use it more than once in the day. So if you had a bigger bottle, I would say 60 drops, and if you had a bottle like this, I would say like 60 drops, and on so forth and so forth, so it can be stronger to me. And I was like, being that it was herpes simplex 1, was requiring 15 drops. That's to get rid of the simplex 1. So I was thinking, why don't you just increase the dose to like 30 to 60 drops and see how that does? Like I said, I won't know the improvement on it unless you guys come back and update. And like for the bath salt, do like 60 drops, because that's a whole tub of water. So you might want to do even 100 drops of each, because you're in a whole big tub of water, and just 15 drops wouldn't need much cut the mustard. I was just sitting there thinking, and that it would be more drops in the bath salt. So that's what I was just thinking about, all the things that I have given you, so you can make it stronger, so you can see better results faster. And as well as, like I said, doing a tea, so you can get it in the inside as well as the outside. Using the same herbs, the oregano, thyme, doing it in a salad, a vinaigrette, potato salad. Put it in much as you can, because I was just thinking, if you could put this thing all over your body, this thing will be like, man, I gotta get out of here, because there's nowhere to hide. Okay, you got a toothpaste. Even if you put some of the oils on your face, I mean, just don't give this thing nowhere to hide on your body. Even if you gotta sleep in the oils, I don't know, because we do sleep. I was looking, one moment. Um, this same, let me see. Okay, this same Bliss Sticks smells just like the oils that I make. I was like, man, when I smelled it, I was like, man, this smells like a deodorant that I have under my arms, as well as the oils that I use for like up here. And I was like, man, so just trying to get you guys to understand, you're using a lot of the products. Some people, they're still using oils and using, what they're supposed to be doing instead of synthetics. I'm just trying to get, ooh, sound like my tea about to go off in there. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand that you need to include, just think outside the box. I'm thinking outside the box. Think outside of the box of what all you can do with those oils and herbs. And I hope you guys are really taking in consideration of what um helping you guys mean to me, because I'm like, man, I really haven't heard too much from people, so it must be a slow growth that you're seeing. But you also have to realize you can't be eating, um excuse my kettle. You also have to understand you have to come off of the meats. I was reading another article the other day about Dalmatian of Earth. It's a powder that you put around, or you can for your home for pests, or you can use it internally, the food grade Dalmatian of Earth. I think I'm saying it right because I be chopping words up. I'm sorry, but um, you can use it for to get rid of parasites and viruses and stuff. But I was just reading it how they use it for like animals that has thrush. Like we get vaginal thrush, they get it. So just imagine we're eating this meat, and that's why men and women coming out with vaginal discharge, because the animals that we're eating have these things. So when I was reading, I said, man, that's the reason why so many people have this, where you got to go back and back, and you wondering why. Man, why do I keep having to go back and get the same little pink pill? And I know, it worked back then, and now I gotta go back and go get another one because it lasts only 30 days, or blah blah blah, whatever it lasts. But now that I know where it's coming from, you have to cut down on your meat intake. I mean, yes, you do need some kind of protein, and my protein of choice would be like chicken, um, free range chicken, um, but a lot of red meats are. Please excuse me. I'm gonna get up and cut that kettle off. One moment. Yes, I'm sorry. Like I was saying, free range chickens, um, stuff like that. But red meat, stuff that even chickens. Even when I used to work for Jackson State back in the early, um, that was late, well, 2000s, and when we had to take these, I forgot what group that was at the college that we took to the Sanderson Farm. They showed us the eggs. Well, yeah, they showed us the eggs, and they showed us the next part, how the biddies, but they never showed us how the chicken become um to the next level where they walking around and whatnot. So they just showed us where they take the biddies. Well, once they come off the assembly line, they spray this kind of blue dye all the way from the nose to the top of here, and they spray this like blue green dye on them, and then take them back into this thing where I guess they grow some more or whatever, and that's the last stage, and then they take you to the assembly line where they cutting them up. So I don't know where the little small parts of the where the chickens go to grow up, or whatever you want to call it, but I just never seen that stage of it. But I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. It's just things that I've been thinking about, things with dealing with other things in my life that I've noticed once I eat it, I get different situations going on. So with that being said, you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hey, tell other people about the channel. They can get help as well as because like I said, I'm trying to reach out to you guys to let you guys know that I'm always thinking about how to help you with the situation, because hey, yes, it's gonna get better. Love you guys. Happy New Year's once again. Hello to all my new subscribers. So I hope all is well with everybody. Please, I would like to know some updates of what you guys have been seeing. But like I said, if you're not stopping the old way of you eating and drinking, how can you see any new progress? because like I said, I'm always using this term. If your intestines are clogged up with fecal matter, um, then how can your body get the nutrition from the herbs that you're trying to use to get rid of the virus? The virus is only going to live in your stomach if you're staying bloated with fecal matter and you're not going to the bathroom. As many times as you eat, you should be going to the bathroom. So only way that you're going to get rid of this thing fast, you have to be doing, like I said, a cleanse and eating foods that's going to keep your bowels moving. And that's eating a clean diet for a good while. I mean, I know that may sound like you can't do it, but you can if you know the benefits of what you're doing. Because like I said, when I bled for like 3 to 4 months, that's what I had to do in order to get my cycle back together and be able to get out of the bed, because I didn't have any blood. I began to give up on my own self with that, because I no longer had any energy. I was gasping for air. I was like tired. I mean, even one little step that I made, I felt like I just ran from the front of my house to the back part of my house. I didn't have any energy at all. So once I realized what my life was stating, I didn't care what I had to give up. And eating fruits and vegetables really is the way to go to get things moving in your life. And that's my testimony of how I got my cycle regular, my hormones back. And so, but that's another topic. I'm be coming to you guys with another video after this one, so stay tuned. Love you guys, and again, happy New Year's. Love you guys. Mwah.